Hello there. Today I'm making a little audio as I haven't made an audio only video in a while, and the reason I'm recording an audio today is because I want to tell you about something that happened yesterday that was very inspiring and beautiful, and I really wanted to sit down and write about it and then be able to share it with you. So before I start reading my notebook entry, because that's what I'll be doing today, I'll tell you the incident that was so inspiring. So, as I was walking in town, I saw two street artists, and their performance was so beautiful that I sat down in a cafeteria right across them and opened my notebook and just started writing away, because I didn't want to miss any details and my memory is terrible. So, the street artists were kind of like mimes, but not quite. I mean, they were not moving and their makeup was similar, but you'll see what I mean. So I'll start reading to you what I wrote as soon as I sat down. All of the things that we are going to hear are written down in my mermaid notebook yesterday, September 8th, 2016. So let's begin. I am at a local cafe. It's almost 11 a.m. I just had a donut for breakfast and I'm slowly sipping my cappuccino. The weather is warm and humid, but not enough to make me uncomfortable. And across me, around 20 feet away, there are two street artists making my day. One of them is a gentleman and the other one is a little boy. The man is around 30-ish and the boy is 8, I think. They are both in 1910 looking suits, black suits, and a makeup that is a cross between Charlie Chaplin and old school mimes. They're sitting in little fold-up chairs and both are holding an umbrella. Honestly, their costumes are perfect. I feel like I'm looking through a shard, a portal in time. The little boy gently waves at passing folks every now and then, while the man sits with his head leaning forward as if he's tipping his hat, and his head is also slightly to the side as if he was politely listening to someone invisible standing or sitting next to him. The boy's wearing a Charlie Chaplin style hat, while the man is wearing a more classic top hat. They also wear gloves, the man white ones and the boy black ones. My goodness though, they must be melting, jackets and all, vests, even ties, shiny black shoes. In front of them lays a box in the form of a book, you know, those boxes that are made to look like books, and it's open so that people can add a coin when they pass by. I left a coin right before I sat here for the coffee. I even sat at a table where I can see them clearly. I admire them. The man barely moves every 5 to 10 minutes, only to gently whisper to the child. From what I see in the facial expressions and the body language, he asks the boy if he's feeling okay, and the boy smiles and nods, artistically though. They never break out of character. I wondered for a moment how come the boy is part of the act, but he's very happy and relaxed. He only yawns here and there, natural for a little boy who isn't used to being up so early after a long summer, because it's still not school season. Here the schools open a little later. So they also have music playing and a little speaker carefully placed behind them. I want to ask them to sign my notebook. I have deep respect for people like this. It takes guts to do this form of art work at this day and age, let alone in this little town in the middle of nowhere, because people here aren't the open-minded people in the cities. They're an odd combination of snob villagers. Anyway, the man just nodded and tipped his hat to someone, and the boy, smiling, so excited, chattering to him. I'm a bit shy to walk up to them and ask them to sign my mermaid notebook, but maybe by the time I finish my coffee, I might work up the nerve. The man's self-control is admirable. He nods as slowly and steadily as a robot, but with a very graceful human way instead of the robot way. Graceful, that's indeed the word. More and more people are leaving coins in their box now. I wonder how many hours their shift lasts. The boy keeps looking this way, as if he knows I'm writing a page after page for them. He's probably just happy to have one person admire them for so long and not just passing by, like an audience. A gentle violin is playing now from their speaker to set the style and the mood of their act. Yesterday it was raining. I wonder if that's why they're holding umbrellas. I imagine them sitting in the chairs under their umbrellas in the rain. Beautiful, yet demanding challenge. The music is so nostalgic, almost sad. Right up my alley. The townspeople keep passing by, sipping their coffee, looking at the store windows. A lady who's selling balloons walks by. People who are sitting 2 tables away from me are chatting, lighting their cigarettes, sipping their coffees. I always take time to observe people like that in a subtle, non-creepy way, hoping to get some unexpected ASMR. More people walk by. Families, couples, all holding little or big shopping bags. Today I'm holding a shopping bag too. Another lady just left a coin in their box. The little boy is looking at the helium balloons that the lady is selling. She's now standing rather close to them, thinking that this is a good key point to stand in order to sell balloons. The boy stood up just now and sat back down a bit later, just to stretch his legs, I imagine. The man, though, steady, still, like a statue, a real pro. I'd shake both their hands if I could. The clouds are slowly giving way to the sun. A little girl in a baby carriage just passed by with her mom, staring happily at the artists with wonder. The man just tipped his hat again, with a deep bow this time, and took the boy's hand in his like a dad would. He's talking to him now, checking if he's feeling all right, and looking under the tip of his hat to see if anyone sees him chattering and breaking character for a moment. The boy, again, all smiles, is chattering happily. I should probably get going soon. If I manage to get an autograph from the artists, I'll include it in a picture in this video. Alas, I don't have a phone or camera with me, or I would take a video of their performance. And with these words, I'll leave you. Time to finish my coffee and get going. So that was my log entry. I would like to say that I want to apologize for the way that I speak, because my allergies haven't exactly left, because I'm going through allergy day, and my throat feels a little scratchy, and my nose is a bit, you know, like as if I have a cold. It's not runny, it's just blocked. So if any of that, you know, ruined the mood, I'm sorry. But I really wanted to record this now that I have some time and quiet. So before I finish the video, I want to show you this. So when I stopped writing, I closed my notebook, I picked my things, I paid for the coffee, I stood up, and I was half shaking when I was walking up to the artist, because I get very anxious when I talk to strangers, especially when I have random townspeople watching. And you know, I didn't know how they would react. The street artists, I don't know if they would even move, you know, because they were performing. But I kneeled down, well, kind of like sat down like a little frog, to be honest. Didn't kneel down. So I sat down in front of the two artists and I looked at them. The man didn't move. His eyes were looking at the ground just like before, and I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to do this? So I just looked at them both and said, could you sign my notebook so I can remember you? And the little boy instantly just told me, in a foreign accent, because they were both definitely not Greek, what would you like? And I said, just write anything here, like a symbol, a heart, anything you like, you know, like an autograph. And he was reluctant, but he took the pen and he made little, as you can see on the top, on top it has a little scribble. That's from the little boy. And he was a bit shy, so the man slowly, not breaking out of character, turned to him and said, go ahead. So he scribbled that little thing on the page, and then, without looking at me, still looking down, he took the pen from my hand and made this beautiful signature that you see. Never breaking character though. So I was holding up my notebook with both hands and kind of shaking from the anxiety while he signed it. But I smiled big to both of them and thanked them, and I walked away and realized that at least 20 people were staring at me, which was a bit embarrassing. But I was really happy. I walked away with a huge smile. You might wonder, why on earth did I want two mime artists to sign my notebook? But I'm just weird like that. I don't get to go out a lot, so when I do, when I see something like this, I just need to document it, you know? As I said in the notebook entry, if I had my camera with me, I would take a video of them. And I'm thinking, if I go again next week, I'm gonna take my camera with me next time, because that specific street artist, like the guy, he has been performing there for a while. Like I see him performing there as a mime artist for months now. Well, I haven't seen that person perform in months, but I know it's the same person, you know, because it's the same spot in town. So if I go next time, I'm going to take my camera with me and record the whole thing. So with this, I will say thank you for listening to this little audio. Again, I'm sorry if my voice sounds strange, but it's because my throat is scratchy from the allergies and my nose is a bit, But thank you for taking time to listen to this little ramble and taking a peek in my head, in my thoughts. And I'm going to quickly edit this together because I want to upload it. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I didn't have time. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed my silly little story, and I'll see you in the next video.